This is the Titan Futures 1 point a day challenge. Earning your living executing trades from the comfort of your home seems a lot more cool than most 9 to 5 gigs. Trouble is, if you don't know what you're doing, you can wreck your portfolio. But with our trading instructors, BK, Soto, and Mitchell, you'll learn how to day trade the futures market. Streaming daily, 9 to 11 a.m. Free. This is a free trading education channel. The Titan Futures 1 point a day challenge, where everybody is welcome. Get in the chat, ask us questions, learn. And now your instructors. This is BK, Soto, and Mitchell.
Hey, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Today is Friday, September 27th. I appreciate you guys hanging out and joining us today. Sure do appreciate that. Today we'll be finishing off a great week here in the Red Trade Room. You know, it's a lot of points made, which is great. But if you're joining us for the first time, please check out our legal disclaimers. It's up on the channel right now on your screen. Just remember the basics of this. Just remember everything here is for educational purposes only, guys. So no trades that we take here are intended to be a trade recommendation in any way, shape, or form. And just remember everything that you do here and any trades that you get into is on your own decisions and is not influenced or have anything to do with us. Okay, so everything here is strictly for educational purposes. All right, so good. So you can check out that description there in the link. That's below. So if you look at the link below or look at the description below, you'll learn a little bit more about who we are and what we do. We're a free educational channel here that want to teach you how to trade. If you'd like to learn how to trade, that's great. We trade on a daily basis here, our method, so you'll hear a lot of conversation about what we're doing. And if you want to jump in on it, that's great. It's kind of up to you if you'd like to learn it. If you like what we do and want to learn a little bit more, just ask us. But there's a full description below, and you can kind of read through that. But there's 3 traders here, BK, myself, and then Soto and Mitchell. And we'll kind of talk about the markets and kind of what we do. And so if you have any interest in learning, check it out. Sure do appreciate that. But everything here is to be positive, guys, okay? So no negative news, no negative words here in the chat or, or anything like that. Everything needs to be positive here, okay? We want this to be a stress-free, encouraging environment to learn, no matter if you've been trading for 30 minutes or 30 years, it doesn't matter. So any questions you have, please ask them. There's no dumb questions and we can talk through them. Absolutely. We would sure love to hear from you. So always looking to improve the channel as well. So we're not expert marketers by any means, we're traders. So any kind of encouragement or any kind of something you'd like to see a little bit different, I guess I should say, then we'd like to learn, we'd like to talk about it. But anyway, that's it enough for that. So Soto, you there this morning? Soto?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Talking to me again, aren't you?
Hey, buddy. Sorry, I was getting the oatmeal ready. I was heating up the old water.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well,
Good morning, buddy.
Good
How
morning.
you doing?
Good. How are you, man?
Man, I feel great. I feel like Superman.
Oh, that's always
how
nice.
better.
That's all right. That's all like that.
So I like what we did last night. I know even though we ended up losing, but on the trade, for those who are listening, last night we started for the first time a night session, I guess that'll be the accurate night session, for to do a swing intraday swing trading, not overnight. Just I don't know. I'll let BK explain that better, but we picked out a zone, and I felt bad because I picked out the zone and we lost. But the zone was a good zone because they respected it, flipped it, and they came back and bounced off it, right? So they turned it from a supply to demand. So that was the good part. The bad part is that we lost because we used it as a supply zone, but that's okay. But and I happened to be awake when that happened. I almost called you at 1 in the morning.
I'm glad you did.
No, I think you'll be okay.
Yeah.
BK, I'm kidding. I would never call you. Your wife would kill me. but hey, I think you need to get out of this trade. No, that's not going to happen. But so I flipped it, and I used what was a supply zone to a demand zone, and it went up, and I eventually closed it at 4+ points this morning. It was, when I came in, it was at 6 points, but then it started coming down. So I at least got, didn't break quite even, but good enough. And I got a point last night before we started trading on the swing. So that kind of, I think, helped out the numbers. But overall, I guess you could say I broke pretty even, about less, I was down $25. But this morning I took three trades. I lost one, so I'm right now net positive 10.5 points. So,
you did well. Excuse me. Say that again this morning.
Yeah. Okay. So I took three trades this morning.
All right.
On our method.
Our method trades. Okay.
Yeah. I'm done with the swing. I'm not doing the swing right now. Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So on our method, I took three trades. I lost one, so I'm net 10.5 points. Just because on the first trade I got, I got 13 contracts. I got 9 points on the first point, 4 points on the second set because I got 2 contracts at 2 points profit, and then they came back and took me out, so I only got 0.5 points on the first trade. On the second trade, I lost 13 points, right? And then on the second, I got 9 points. After I reached my point, and then they came back and took me out on a tick. So that's four contracts at a tick. That's 1 point. So that's 10. So my net this morning is 10.5 points. I'm up.
Okay, that's good, man. That's great.
Yeah. By the way, I wrote it down, so we don't have to try to figure out.
Good.
So that's why I was just reading off the list. That's how I know exactly what I have.
Nice, very good. Yeah. Well, I want to mark those up here in just a second, and kind of, I like to see where those trades were at. So, just 1 second. But, yeah, Paul. Good morning. It's good to see you here this morning. No, we didn't try to ditch you, man. This was something we just decided to go. We've been talking about it for a while, but really just threw it in last minute last night. And but we'll start doing that about 4 nights a week for about 30 minutes to an hour is probably all we'll need in the evening. But we'll start doing that around anywhere from 8 to 10 o'clock at night. But I'll kind of put that together. But that's brand new. We just threw it in there last night for the first time. It was really originally just trying to get Soto's stuff going, because he's going to start hosting this live stream in the morning and running it. And then I'll be here. But I want him to kind of get used to running that, and I'll run the evening one. But so we're just kind of working that out, man. So we didn't lose you. We'll kind of definitely let everybody know when that's done. But we will be back on Sunday night. I will tell you that we'll go back in on Sunday night, so you know that around 8 to 9 o'clock we'll go back in probably about 9 o'clock we'll go in and check out, see what we got going on. But you'll get a heads up on that as well. But so no, man, we didn't ditch you. All right, so go ahead and talk me through where you took all these trades at this morning.
Yeah, no problem. And sorry. All right, let's see here. All right. By the way, I worked on my color coding. So what I figure out on my color coding is anytime I'm on an entry, unfortunately, it's going to flip colors based on a buy or sell. On my little chart, with the little arrows as entry, whatever. And that's what kind of really confused me in the past. I didn't realize they changed colors, based on buy or sell. And it'll be the opposite. So my colors are blue and yellow. So I switched to more obvious colors, but unfortunately, if, blue sometimes will be entry and sometimes will be exit based on whether it was buy or sell. But anyways, that being said, all right, my first entry was at the 8:25 candle at 2987.75.
Okay, hold on. Let me 87.25.
Yes, 87.75.
75. Okay.
Yes. All right, so I used, so if you look at the 610 candle, okay, it doesn't quite meet our criteria. I guess you could look at the 605 candle.
Yeah, 605 meets it. Yeah.
Yeah, 605. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. 605. And then what I did, I used the 550 candle, the doji. It's what I believe to be a hidden zone. And so I used that to take my first trade this morning.
Okay.
Okay.
So I got the hidden zone. All right. So hold on just a second. Let me kind of draw this out so people can actually get a visual of what you're talking about there.
Okay. Yeah. No problem.
Okay.
And if you disagree with any of this, please.
No. Yeah. No. I like the candle 605. That's a perfect criteria candle. Meets it's absolutely perfect. And then you had to the left of that, you had some sideways action. You have you have two dojis and a spinning top and an inverted hammer. So you have a lot of action going on is all that means. So I have no problem with that. That's a good trade then coming in at 825. So nice job.
Thank you. Yeah, I took a little extra heat that I wanted. I probably should have gone down. Obviously now after the fact I should have gone down a little bit. But no big deal. I got my point. I made my point on the second candle. Sorry, not the second candle. On the 835 candle. So I was in this trade quite a bit for 5 plus 5 minutes, a little over 5 minutes. But I came back and I got my first 9 points. I'm trading 13 contracts, so I got my first 9 points or 9 contracts in at the 88.75.
Right.
And then I got my other 2 contracts at a 2-point profit at 89.75. And then unfortunately they just came back down and I got taken down, so I got 2 other contracts at a quarter, so 0.5.
Okay, and then I got you. All right, good trade. It was a great trade of the morning, so it was nice.
Nice.
What else? What's your next entries?
All right, my next one, and this is the one I lost.
Okay.
Here. Okay. So sorry, that's what I'm trying to figure out because it says it's blue, but then my thing's down. So this is the one I lost. So they left and they came back in, and I broke one of the rules, that we use to not reuse our zone. But it looked good coming in. Volume was not picking up a lot, so I went in the same. About 2 ticks below that, or 1 tick below that, at 87.5. Okay. Yep, I know.
Well, no. That's not no. I mean, we can use our second entry. It's just our second entry always needs to be below our first entry. That way they can catch up. And that's the only place old money's sitting. There's no new money sitting above that price. So old money is sitting below that. So that's that on our second entry. We usually the best second entry is going to be below the first entry. Which
you're saying that the wick low of the original entry?
Yeah, at the 825 candle that you entered off low, originally is at 87 even, right?
Correct.
So your second entry, if you were going to take a second entry, should have been at 87 even or below in that
below
zone.
That. Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
And you know what I did is I went below my entry.
Yeah, I saw you.
Not below the candle.
There you go.
Yeah. So that was obviously clearly my bad. And you're absolutely right, because guess what? I lost because they went straight to 1 point. They went straight to 86.5. And it turned around.
Yeah, you think they're witch hunting you, don't you? When they go right to you and one tick you and go the other way.
Absolutely. So that's you're absolutely right. Obviously, like always, no one likes that.
I'm not even close, man.
No, but you're right. If had I gone and gone into the 87 flat, easy would have made another point. But unfortunately not.
But that's what we want to do. Just let me point that out real quick. On our second, we will take a second entry into our zone. But the ideal second entry, and this is where you just have to watch price action, but the ideal second entry into a zone is always below your first entry, because they have to go below the first entry low. They have to get below that to grab up the remaining money that's sitting there, if that makes sense. So I just want to point that out as a second entry rule. we want to go one tick below, or at the low, or one tick below of the previous low into that zone. Okay. All right, go ahead.
All right.
So third trade.
Yep. And the third trade is my last trade that I made this morning, and I won. I would say maybe this is a little more luck than anything.
Okay.
And I think this is more, I wouldn't say revenge trading. I think it's more of I wanted to see something and it happened to work out, but not an ideal trade. I went in to go short. And the reason I did this is I thought we were actually going to be going down, which is not the case so far. We've been hanging out here, but I ended up getting my point. I got lucky. But I went in at 88 flat to go short.
Okay. 88 flat, all right. Why was that 88 flat? Why was that?
Okay. Well, I was using, and I know you're not a fan of this, and this is, borderline. I was just using the 835 candle. Has what I thought, they were going to come back, reload, fill up before they continue to push down. Because I thought they were going to go down to our original our zone this morning, the overnight zone, and then I also have another zone at the 420 candle from this morning. So that's kind of what I felt that it was going to happen, and I just got lucky that I ended up just getting my point on 9 contracts at one point, and then the rest were a one tick as it came back and ticked me out. So I ended up getting plus a point because of 4 contracts. So I got 10 points in this trade. But again, they're going, like you can see, they're backtracking up. So I was my method, my thought. I was wrong on guessing that was going to be a bear move in the long term. So, but that's what I did.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. You justifying it for good reasons. That's okay. I'm all right with it. It's not a method trade, but I understand what you're doing there, and I got that. No problem. So good. So you're up nice though this morning. That's the thing. That's the focus. You're doing. That's the best part. That's right.
That's the best part. But again, I think easily that last trade right there could have gone. Could have gone either way. So let's based on the method. That was just luck there. But I would say that the second trade, had I followed the rules, and again, I don't know what I was thinking at the time, I would have gone at that point, right? So, but anyways, I just needed to calm down a little bit, but I think I was a little fired up this morning. So. But we're good. Now, because I'm up, I'm good. I'm up for the week anyway, so I'm good there. So.
Yeah. Excellent. Good job, man. Yeah, good job. All right. Cool. All right. So that's where it brings us up to speed right now. Where are your zones that you have drawn now?
Okay, so right now I have, like I said, the 420 candle. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Which I guess you can argue it's been triggered at the very top twice at 515 and 520.
Yeah, it's just been touched. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I would say price could still go down in there for sure and bounce, but it's not. Yeah, we have a zone drawn below that as well, if we go. Yeah. Awesome. All right, what else you got?
I think that's all I got. I got one up there. Let's see what that is. One second here. I got one up north. Let me see what that might be. Oh, that was. I think that's the one we. Never mind, that's not it. That's the one we were talking about last night. I just deleted it. So that's been already triggered. But I think that it left. Let me check it out real quick. I think it did leave something enough for us to trade up there. Let's see. Yeah, the price I was. Let's see, nothing that I like so far. I don't see anything.
Yeah, no, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna delete that song there. So nothing crazy right now. What do you think about the 1130 candle?
11:30 from last night or yesterday or
Yeah, I think it's from yes. Yeah.
like last night or like 23:30 candle. You say 11:30. You talking about yesterday morning?
Hold on.
Is
I just lost it.
so I wouldn't use 11:30 from yesterday.
11:30. Yeah, 11:30.
From yesterday?
I think so. Yeah.
My 11:30 from yesterday. 11:30 yesterday morning. Using yesterday morning?
Hold on.
Are you talking about last night or yesterday morning?
The 24th. So that'll be in the morning, 11:30 in the morning.
That's 2 days ago.
Oh, is it? Okay. Oh, yeah.
No, it's actually 3 days ago. So hold on, let me go back here.
Sorry, man. You know me, bro.
Yeah, that's all right, dude. That's all right.
I live in the moment.
You're living in the moment.
From 2 days ago.
Yeah, exactly. Let me see.
All right.
11:30.
I don't think that's been triggered yet. Let me check it out here. Jesus. It's already been triggered. Yeah, it was triggered at 4:50.
Yeah, so I think today's going to be more just kind of waiting. We got zones drawn up. We're just kind of waiting for them to create new zones this morning. So.
Yep. I'm for that. I get really frustrated when technology doesn't work the way I want it to work.
Okay.
So that's why I was so worn out last night. Like when I was trying to get my stuff running, you kept asking me what was wrong. I was just so frustrated with the stuff. I don't know.
I understand, man. It's frustrating to get it going. I went through all that, but once you get it going, it's fine. But it just learning it and dealing with it, what should be wrong with it. Then something comes up, you have to research it and figure it out. And yeah, it's frustrating, man. But hang in there, we'll get it going.
Yeah, we'll get it going. All right, so we got nothing. All right.
Let me take a quick look at. It's Friday. I mean, I'm not expecting any news, but let's just make sure with all that's going on right now.
All right, well, you do that. I'm going to finish up my oatmeal here, get it ready.
All right, you do that.
All right.
Oh, we did have news this morning. We have a lot of news actually today.
Wow, you're that guy. Yeah, man, I don't think we got any news today. It's Friday. We got like breaking news constantly over here. Sorry,
I know you did. Yeah, I figured you did. We got some positive news, negative news. But all the positive news that so far definitely outweighs the negative news. Got low impact news at 10 o'clock. So everything was at 8:30. So that's what I'm saying. It's just not that we would have already seen it kind of make some big moves here, and we don't see any big moves at 8:30 this morning.
Oh, are you talking about, well, 8:35 we had that little spike.
Yeah, there's a little spike there at 8:35. That would have been from news.
Yeah, but that's by the way.
I know that.
That's when it got up, and I was able to get about 1.2. But I didn't know it was news, so
you gotta start checking that, man. You're defending.
I did.
What do they say? What do they say when you get a speeding ticket? Or about the speeds? Ignorance is not an excuse. Yeah, I got you, man. I got you.
I didn't know I couldn't go 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, I mean, who would think that? Who couldn't do that, man?
That's fun.
But yeah, so we got news out. I mean, we've already seen the move on it. Not going to be anything major at this point. So I don't think news is going to be a factor for the day. So that's good. I mean, all the high impact news was at 8:30 this morning. We got positive and negative, so they kind of offset each other. A couple three medium impact, positive and the negative. Positive outweighs the negative. Then we got coming in at 10 o'clock. You got a couple low impact. Not gonna. That's not gonna have much to say about what happens in the market today. So, news is done for the day. Let's just say that. News is done for the day, which I always like to hear. All right. So now we're just checking it out and holding on, waiting. One thing I will kind of do is kind of like I'll put this on my chart here. I'm gonna type up kind of what tools we look at. I kind of did that last night, and I'll kind of keep those up on the chart. I think that was kind of helpful probably for a lot of people. So let me kind of go ahead and type in our tools here that we look at. So first is right is I must have spelled out price action. Price action. All right. Let me type in tools here for the trade. Oh. Tools of the trade here. Alright, so first one's price action. Alright. Now our second one will be volume. Volume. Alright. Third. The three will be support and resistance. Resistance. Resistance, maybe. Might not spell that right, but oh well. Our fourth will be supply and demand. All right, those are the four tools we watch, guys, every day to see whether or not we got a possible trade coming up. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind here. Just 1 second. Let me change this here. All right, good. All right. So that's what those are the tools of the trade that we do here on the to kind of prepare for our trades, and these are kind of just a little bit of a checklist we kind of go through and watch right here up on this left-hand corner. We'll kind of keep that up there. So keep an eye and just think about what's going on there. But we like to look for price action, volume, support, and resistance, and then we find our supply and demand zones, and then we look to see if everything's been triggered. If it's been triggered, or if it's not been triggered, then it becomes an active zone for us to watch. Okay, so those are the main four things we watch and look for. We can kind of get into more details of those as we get going, but as of right now, that's kind of the things we look for. All right, on our tools of the trade, so to speak. Okay, so right now, only zones we have are down to the bottom. We have a zone that's been touched up top. So we'll kind of, if price wants to get back up into there, we'll kind of look at that. But if we did consider any kind of trade from up there, it'd be above the 93 even. We want to go higher than price is already triggered into that zone. So we would look for a possible entry to the short side if price action and volume and everything's telling us that it's going to reject out of that area, we would look to be higher than 93 flat. So right now we're kind of just in the middle of everything. Market opens up in about 10 seconds here, so we'll kind of keep an eye on it. But no real zones at this point that we're looking at in this immediate area. We have one down here at 85, so we'll kind of watch, see if price wants to get down there, and we'll kind of watch for that. But for right now, we're just going to hang out here and watch price and let it do, and then if it comes to our areas of trade, then we'll look to jump on them at that point. So just hang with us, we'll watch it, and we'll get into a trade here sometime today here pretty quick, I'd imagine. So we'll just kind of watch it and see. All right, market's open, obviously, so let's let it do what it's going to do.
There we go. To win it.
In it to win it.
In it to win it. Yeah, I'm glad you put up the tools of the tools of the trade. By Chris. Yeah. Very good.
So all right, so we got price coming down in the lower part of this. There's going to be some potential bouncing right here because of there is support right there. There's the bottom half of that 605 support in the wick, and it's bouncing out of that pretty nice. So we'll kind of watch that. Bouncing pretty nice out of there.
Yeah, that's very nice.
So that was a good area of support there. We just didn't have the zone that we would have had has already been triggered, so we didn't draw it up. But so we'll just have to kind of be patient here, wait for a new zone to be formed, or to get into one of our zones that is formed. Paul, how many trades have you taken this morning, Paul? I know Paul's taking some trades already. Come on, man. Tell me what you got.
Tacos, Paul.
Alright, so if this looks to, where would you be looking to take a trade at? It's into our zone right here. Volume's too high for me, but it's going to bounce, you know, I think, nicely, but none yet, he said. Alright. Did you get in the trade?
I did not. No, I'm going to be patient this morning. I was a little wild this morning. Pre-market.
Okay.
I got to be more precise this morning. Be patient.
Nothing wrong with that, man.
I got a 10.5 positive points to play with. So.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm just gonna wait.
Yep.
I feel like those for some reason you got to jump in at the beginning but it's just so risky, right? Because volume is just
yeah, I mean it's the open volume. Not like that.
Yeah.
No, that just totally goes
against
like our rules.
Yeah, so it just becomes kind of like a 50-50 guess. Do I go up in this zone? Do I go in the middle? Do I go down? And which I get here, you know, the top would probably work. Now the middle's working, but you know, there could be come back and flash.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
we're not Monday morning quarterbacks here, man. I mean, you can always tell what it's done after the fact and say, oh, could have gone in there, could have gone in there, but that's just not something we do, man. Because I could do that all over this chart, and I'd never lose a trade ever, you know. And,
yeah.
That's just not reality. But.
Yeah, just like I was listening. I know you don't like that. I heard after we got done trading yesterday morning, I was listening to the full interview. Congress was questioning the guy that turned over the information on Donald Trump, president. And you know, he did, I believe, in good faith, and you know, now. And you know, whatever, not perfect, but I think good enough. And I don't think he made any malice by it. But the guy, one of the congressmen, was like, "Yeah, I just you know, I wouldn't have done it that way. This is what I would have done. Well, you don't know what you would have done, right? Because you weren't in that situation at that time. He just took the job. Literally, he was like still trying to figure out where his office was. So, you gotta give him credit. So, yes, did he do it great? No, he probably didn't do the best, but you can't say you would have done it different, right? So, you would think you would like to think you would, but you can't say you would have done it. So yeah, going back to the morning quarterback in here. Yeah, man, I should have gone here. That's where you should have gone. Why didn't you go there? Well, so, yeah. Look at that. They're respecting that sound right to the penny there.
Yeah, right to the tip. Yeah,
Again, that's good for us, though, that we picked out that song. Actually, I believe I picked it out.
Good job, Soto. You got it, man.
Dude, I'm kidding, bro. I can't mess with you, bro.
No, you like all that credit. So I want to make sure I give it to you, man. I want you to feel good about
it. Oh yeah, there's no doubt. I like the credit, but I still like to mess with you.
Oh, I know that. Yeah, I don't think that'll ever change, which is fine. I don't expect it to.
No.
Because if I gotta dish it, I gotta be able to take it, right?
That's right.
I like it.
I like it. All right. Okay, breaking news here, just to let you know. Facebook is testing hiding like counts to see if that makes people feel better.
Yeah.
You know, that's a real problem.
I know it's a major problem. So many kids today don't judge their life based on their social media status, and it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible.
Right. Well, one of my theory that I've had since I can remember is one of the problems with celebrities, right? Like movie stars and that. Well, they got a couple problems, they're facing. Is they first, they play in this movie or whatever, and they look amazing, they got the makeup and all that stuff, whatever, guys and girls, they're in shape for the movie. That's not your everyday life, right? You don't. Once they're done with the movie, they don't wake up every morning to go to Publix and put all the makeup on, or whatever, And the instance of the former guy that played Batman, he gained some weight and all that. Okay. So you have that unrealistic expectation from people, right? And also, being popular, right? So going back to Facebook or Instagram, is you got to put this thing up there that, you're always having a great time. And then based on people liking you or following you, that's how you feel like you're worth, right? So if you only got 10 people liking you, following you, and you compare yourself to, this other person that has 200, 300 people following her or him, then you start comparing really unrealistic expectations, and that's when you start being depressed, right? So that's why I think a lot of celebrities kind of struggle with depression. It's because they have this high that they're trying to maintain, which is unexpected, right? So.
I agree with that.
Yeah. I did a little minor in physiology.
Order pending.
I was trying to say, Ron, what's the movie? Anchorman. He goes, I'm a philosophizer. Oh, no, that's Ben Stark. That's Ben Stiller. Like, what are you, philosophizer? I'm like, no. What? All right.
Order cancelled.
So coming to our other song. Do you have
I had a trade in there, but I moved it.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind putting one in. Well, that's where I would have put one right there, but I don't know if that's going to push through our zone there or not. It might go. Yeah, it did. It just pushed right through. So.
What candle are you using for that song?
I just used the hiddens on it at 355, but it's been pushed through. It respected it and bounced, but then it's pushed on through. So. That was probably our best trade right here. We missed it.
Okay. There's a song. Okay, the one I was looking at was the 135.
Yeah.
That's our 140 candle. 140.
Yeah, 145, 140. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the zone I have marked now. That just bounced off
Okay.
the top of it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I just put a trade in. I just didn't realize how close price was. I'm at 81.5.
Yeah, 81.5. Yeah. Okay. I like
Man.
price action right now, so we'll see.
Good. The volume slightly decreasing. I'm going to put deeper for this one.
Order
I'm
pending.
going at 81.5. Yeah, I mean that's right below that previous support in that zone there. So see if it pushes below that a tick or two, and then get you some of the trade. I'd like it to be a little bit deeper because of the wicks there. So let me readjust here real quick. I'd go to 81.25 maybe. Looking at it. This is either going to be an inside bar candle here or it's going to break down. We need more of a wick. It's too close to, I mean, the best trade would have been front run that, but looking at something different. Yeah, I like 81.25. I'll leave it there.
Yeah. Let's move it over here. Let me go to our 605 zone.
Yeah.
The short. Let's see.
Order canceled.
So I started mixing my oatmeal with yogurt and an apple.
That doesn't sound good.
If you want to know how it looks like,
I don't.
imagine that you ate oatmeal, and then later you ate some yogurt, and then later you ate some apples, and then you threw it up. And that's how it looked.
That's nasty, dude.
I know, man. And I have to eat it. That's the worst part.
You have to eat it, man.
Let's see here.
Well, if volume's not increasing, then we might look for a short here. Exactly.
Yeah.
And there's this zone up here around
That was
6.
That's what I was looking at. I was looking at volume. Volume was looking good. I just
Order pending.
Now it's gonna, respecting that second zone now. The first one kind of went past, and now they're respecting it. Volume looking good. I may just wait.
I'm front running this support up here that's been busted at 86.5. I'm gonna put it at 86.25. So I think it's gonna bounce off of that. I don't think it's gonna push right through that. I'm trying to catch a little bounce.
All right.
So we'll see if it gets up into that.
You know that, I don't know if you knew this. Did you know that yogurt expires?
No, man. I guess I don't eat yogurt, bud. So I guess not.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, apparently it has an expiration date.
Oh wow, really? I didn't know that. That's crazy. Why would it do that?
I know, right?
It's crazy.
I'm watching carefully here. I like it when
I like it looking to bounce. I might be a little high here, but
yeah.
I'm liking it even at 86 even is pretty good.
Yeah.
But I can get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as just to try that. I hope that's a good short, man.
That's alright.
Yeah, no worries.
Order canceled.
I don't know why I'm being so hesitant this morning. I've been going wild this morning.
Well, that's all right, man. Nothing wrong with being conservative. I mean, my goodness, nothing wrong with that. You're up 10.5 points this morning. No reason to be just gunslinging.
Right. I'm just waiting for a better trade.
Yeah. No, we knew that was going to be a good short right there. We just didn't know where to get in. It just wasn't obvious where to get in. That's the problem. We had an idea of the zone to get in.
Right.
It just wasn't the obvious position.
Absolutely, yeah. Yes. Just because there's so much up there, it could have gone higher easily.
Yeah, very easily, yeah. That's the other one up there,
This is turning to break the golf club.
yeah,
I
I like that term. That's a good term.
Yeah. You see it?
I'm starting to see it, yeah. Is that a 5-iron? Is that a driver? What is it?
Based on the angle there, it looks like a... Gosh. What angle would that be? Trying to figure this out. Yeah, I don't know. You're the pro golfer. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't see it yet.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think anybody can argue. It's definitely probably a wood.
Is it a wood?
Don't you hate when people say that and it's clear, like, you're like, what? It's like, yeah, man, clearly it's this. Nobody can argue with that, actually. We can. I want to take a trade here to my other side. To the very top.
You gonna be looking to take a trade here?
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna get down there.
Where would you be looking to take a trade at?
It would just be at 81 flat.
81 flat down here. Okay, deeper in the zone. Yeah.
Yeah, because I have to go deeper into the zone. $81 and a quarter. Probably looks good.
Gotcha.
Oh, resistance. Let's see. Hey, we got another subscriber. We have 26 subscribers.
Yeah, I saw that. That's cool.
Great.
We averaged one per day because we've been going live at 20. This is day 26, so it works out to one per day. We know that's how it goes, but that's not how it necessarily goes. But if you average it out, it's what it would be, right?
That's pretty good, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be all right.
especially with all our technical issues, right?
Oh my gosh.
How's the little guy feeling today?
He's good. He's a lot better today. He's gone on to school, so he's good. Yeah, he doesn't like going to school, man.
Oh, he doesn't? Oh, okay.
He hates it. So I had to tell him, okay, if you stay home today, you're not going to the football game tonight. And he magically got up pretty quick and got ready.
He got up, started spraying.
Yeah.
He's
He
like,
all of a
oh,
sudden felt better. Yeah, he all of a sudden felt better.
Oh, man. That's good.
Because he loves going to the football games on Friday nights, and because all his buddies are there, and they run and play and play football in the end zone, all kind of stuff, you know. So it's a fun time for them. So.
Oh yeah, man, that's
you don't
probably
want
one
to
of
miss
the
that.
best times there.
Yeah, you don't want to miss that. And I know he just doesn't like to go to school, man. You know, so I know he's not like sick, you know.
Right.
He just doesn't want to go.
He doesn't like it. Yeah.
He doesn't mind it once he's there, but he's not a morning person.
Right.
He wants to sleep. He goes to bed later than he should probably. He goes to bed 9:30, 10 o'clock, but he probably should go to bed a lot earlier. But he just doesn't like going to bed early. But he just cannot get up early either. He does not want to get up in the mornings.
Yeah. That's fine.
Unfortunately, he's got a long way to go.
Yeah. Unfortunately, does not get better.
No, he's only in 3rd grade, so he's got a long way to go.
I never thought I was going to be a morning person, to be honest with you. Because I'm not a morning person either.
Uh-huh.
But I have become a morning person.
You have become a morning person.
And I was surprised. I was like, those morning people are weird. Because I'm a night person, right?
Did you get in this trade here? Did you get in?
I did, yes.
Where you
Yeah.
You gotta start announcing them when you get in these trades, man.
Yeah. 81 flat.
81 flat.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Yeah. Sorry.
You were there at 81 flat. Okay, good. Nice.
Yeah,
That's a good entry, yeah.
Yeah, that seems like it's not bounce. It's not really. It's bouncing to 0.5, but it's not really. Yeah, sorry, I'm at a. I think I just start focusing on this thing.
Order pending.
Are you? Did you take a trade? Yeah.
I just put in a trade though at 80.75.
87.
So that's kind of a top side of an inside bar candle, you know. So I don't know if it would use that or not. So.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Let's see if it can break away. Look good.
No, I mean, I think it's going to be good. I like the bounce. I like the price action.
Yeah. I like the faster bounce.
Yeah, I like it to be a little quicker, but. I'm going to move.
Order canceled.
I'm going to leave you hanging, man.
What did you do? You removed your trade?
Yeah, I'm going to move mine.
Great. I'm glad the confidence is clearly there.
Well, I think the right entry was 81 even if I'm going to get in that trade.
Right.
So I'll just let it play itself out.
Yeah. I want to tell you it's not looking good.
I think you'll be alright.
Yeah.
Order pending.
In there. Lost. And they're going to turn around right there. Yeah, 0.5. We kept that's 0.5, 0.25. Quarter and a half. See, volume, look at volume though.
Order filled.
Yeah. Oh, that's my old shoot. My old.
What do you?
Stop
Yeah.
You
filled.
use the trading?
Yeah, I have an old ATM on there. I forgot, so I went in down here with all this sideways action down here at the bottom, but
Okay.
and I went ahead and adjusted because I had a wider stop, so I went ahead and adjusted it to 4 ticks like I should have been, and it took me out. So it's bouncing down here in this bottom here.
Yeah, I see a zone right here.
Yeah.
Looking at the 120? Yeah, 120.
Yeah.
Got that. You got a lot here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put an order in at 77.
Order pending.
I'm gonna put this on my notes here. Gotta keep notes in. Alright. That's pretty wild, man. I don't know.
Huh?
Now the volume's been decreasing, but you just broke through that.
Yeah, it's decreasing. That's just fine. That just means we wants to get down to a lower time frame, which I got, I got a big zone down here from an hourly time frame that's looking at. It's kind of high. I got an order in at 77 and a half, but
Order filled.
just went in. Dang, I forgot it. Keep using it.
Wait, what are you doing now? What happened? You said you what?
I have a wrong ATM in, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
I have to make some adjustments here on the fly.
I got the,
Oh, I could wait, just try to catch this big as a big runner.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Doesn't look like price is ready to stop yet.
Volume's going to be increasing slightly here. So maybe our ticket, maybe it'll bounce good here.
Dang,
Maybe
it went
not.
3 ticks and then dropped right off, didn't it?
It did.
So I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to stay the rules and move
Stop
my I'm
filled.
gonna have to stay the rules. I got stopped out, so that's fine. It's too. So where is it gonna be? It's gonna bounce in here. Where is it gonna bounce at, dude? Where are you gonna bounce at? I'll put you right here.
Order pending.
Yeah, put the flash there. Did the yeah, it went straight to that 120 candle.
Yeah, it blew through that 120 candle though.
Did it blow? Oh, yeah, it did. Yeah, you're right.
It's actually sitting on the 105 candles where it's rejecting out of.
Yeah.
In the 110. We're right around 10 o'clock, so I think there's going to be a turnaround point here. I think it's going to go long here, but it's just a matter of catching it for a runner. I think it's going to be a running trade to the long side, but it's as we kind of get around that 10 o'clock time frame, and price usually takes a different direction around 9:45 to 10:15ish. So I think it's found some good support here because this bottom zone I have drawn is actually from the hour time frame.
Okay.
Which is all the sideways action there, and that's from the hourly time frame. So I think that's going to find support there, and obviously it's bouncing pretty nice. Let's see here. Yeah, VPOC of that whole time frame is right at 76 even. So I'll probably just leave my order right there in that VPOC of that sideways action there, and see if I can get Price to come down there and touch me and take off. So I'll leave it there. I'm cool with that. And I'm actually going to have a runner. I mean, this is going to be a running setup here, you know, so I'll leave it in play. So what do you have now with the points you just took loss?
I'm sorry. You know me, I have here. I'm at negative 15.5.
Alright. So you were up 10.5 and you took a loss. And that's just, guys, if you're just joining, that's because he's trading 15 contracts?
13.
13 contracts. So, I mean, we take a 2-point stop or a 1-point stop, it adds up, right? So,
Yep.
But you were up this morning pretty good.
Yeah.
So it's alright. That's part of it, man.
Pretty good. Yeah, it's early.
It is early.
We'll be alright.
Yeah.
Mitchell.
Huh?
I was thinking about Mitchell.
Yeah, I figured he would try to call us from Thailand, man. I figured he would try to chime in today.
Yeah. The funny thing with Mitchell is there's always something goes wrong. He's like, dude, he's like, I can't go anywhere. If something's going to happen, it always happens to me. Like, it's funny.
He's probably better off just it's probably safer that he doesn't chime in from Thailand. You know,
Yeah.
being on your honeymoon there, you might just go ahead and just devote all your time to Mama there, you know, and
Yeah.
that's probably very wise
Yeah.
decision if he's done
Just
that.
enjoy the, yeah. Did you get into that trade?
No, mine's a 76 flat, you know.
Oh, you're at 76 flat.
Yeah, I'm out there. I'm at 76 flat.
I was at 76.5.
Oh, so you got in, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna be a good runner, I think. You already got your points out of it, right?
I got my first point and my second setup point, so I got 2 contracts in the run now.
Yeah, so that's good, man. So you got all that loss all back already. That's good.
So let's see if
Yeah, I think that's gonna. I think this is. I was just holding on for the VPOC, but I think it's gonna be a. I think it's gonna run out of there. I think it's gonna bounce to go long out of this area. I'm pretty positive. Well, I mean that might be a ludicrous statement. I mean, but.
I'm 100% not sure what's going to happen.
well, that's a fact. Nobody is.
Yeah.
But being around 10 o'clock, which we usually get a direction change because the big boys come in and we're coming into an hourly area of demand, you know. So I think it's a bounce out of here. It's just a matter of catching it. So I'm gonna leave it at the VPOC. If I catch it, great. If I don't, not a big deal either. You know, I'm not gonna chase price. I'm gonna let it come to me. But I think yours is a good trade. If it doesn't come down any further, I think it's gonna take off from there.
Yeah. See what happens.
So you taking that you've been taken out now?
See here.
Yeah, you had
Yeah.
taken out there.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. So it's bouncing off the VPOC right now, so I don't know if it'll put me in
Order
or not.
filled.
I'm in, so wow, that's a big move thing. So I'm gonna run this one though. I'm gonna let this run so I have a little bit different situation here. I go ahead and put in. I go to 77. It's got to be right here, so we need it to kind of get some legs out of here. Would be nice. But I like the zone, man. I like the whole zone there. But I don't. It's going to get busted through, it looks like. So yeah, it's getting ready to get busted through. Look at that. But it goes down to this value area. This value area low here. I'm gonna leave my stop right there. Figured it moved out of here a little bit quicker than it has. But
Yeah. Nice and slow. Yeah, I would have thought they would have jumped up. Unless it hangs out here for a little bit and then move out.
yeah, I just don't like the price action right now. What it's doing.
Now it's projection of our other zone.
The problem is there's a couple more zones below as well, so we just don't know which one they're gonna
Right. Spin credit over
close
there.
out of. So I'm trying to catch one over here, but I got a little bit wider stop here. Yeah, not looking good. Hold on, I'll be right back.
All right. If you're just watching here, we're just waiting and trade right now. We're expecting hopefully they'll bounce over this area to go long. A little hesitation here is bouncing off our other zone that we traded out to go long. They apparently flipped it to go short. So just going to keep an eye on that. We're good protection out of this area. They're bouncing off the 105 candle. Hopefully they'll come back here and go along with this for you. Hopefully it'll read it as I wait at the bottom. And hopefully they'll break this area here. And then that area will be flipped again, and I believe that will become what is now supply with the demand again. Coming in, that's where I'm going to trade. I got in 76.5. Hopefully they'll break this area here and flip this area to become a man once again. And again, it's kind of hesitating and rejecting here. I want to break it.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright. Yeah, they're still
kind of
trying
to figure out this area.
break it. Yeah, they flipped it to a demand supply zone, and I'm hoping they'll break it and use it again as a demand zone. Or technically, I don't know if you said we'll flip as a supply zone, but they're bouncing out of it still. Let's see if they'll break it.
What the concerns though is they're just taking their time doing it, so that's not good for a long position here.
No,
where I'm at. So I don't like them taking as long as they're doing. I'd need this close. I'd like it. I'd feel a whole lot better if this candle right here would close above the previous candle.
Yeah.
You know, that would make me feel pretty good.
Yeah.
A little bit better about the situation anyway.
Right. I'm with you. If this does not break that, I'm not going to work out today.
You're not going to work out today, really?
No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to.
What's going on with that?
Well, let's see if it breaks it. By the way, my workout is more of me just doing a lot of squats. That's all I do. I do some push-ups. Okay, I'll give you that. But I'm watching this YouTube thing, so I'm following whatever this guy on YouTube says. And then he says like, all right, do all this other stuff. I'm just doing squats the whole time. He was like, all right, now I'm climbing. Yeah, I'm doing squats.
So why are you even watching the guy? Just for
It's motivational. It's motivational.
That's funny.
That's sad. All right, now just get down and we're gonna do some. We're gonna do some sit-ups. All right. And that's when you know you gotta turn it off. That's funny. I wanted to break that. Oh, buddy, break it. See, I bet if we would have put a trailer into a short day, this would have break it right there.
Yeah, they're sitting there. All right, what are BK and Soto going to do? Let's wait to determine what they're going to do. We're going to go opposite.
Yeah. Do you know how that works, right?
That's how it works, man. It's sitting there saying, okay, what all these retail traders doing here, and we're going to do the opposite. You know, that's what we're going to do here.
So we just have to think about what the retail traders would do the opposite of what they do, because that's what we know, that's what the institutions are going to do.
Yeah, about to shove us right here.
And yeah, about to right. Right.
It's going to go lower here. Where would they go lower to? lot of, I mean, that's the thing. There's a lot of support over here.
Yeah.
Down to the bottom side here. A lot of opportunities.
I can't tell, but they haven't made a new low yet,
Stop
right?
filled.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, I just took it out. But this is the value area right here, I think. I mean, volume's just not there, so I'm gonna go one more time.
Order
I think
pending.
That's a good location here. But, I mean, that's kind of my last defense right here of this area. Right here at the
Order
value area
filled.
low. Dang, I keep forgetting I got this empty in there. I've got a swing trade ATM in there, so it keeps putting my stops pretty deep and my top wire is pretty far. So I'm going to go ahead on this one, trying to catch a runner. I'm going to go ahead and use it and just leave it like it is. So I've got a 0.75 stop here. And I've also got a 4 or 5 point target. So actually it's 6 point target. So see if it can run. See if this is our bounce that we're looking for here to the long side. This would be great. Because I got my target at 80 flat, 29.80 even for my the first position.
Yeah, that's good.
So we'll see if it was. It's only gonna be good if it catches it.
Yes, that will be correct. Oh man, I hope it gets right below it. Just close it and then.
What's that?
Right. No.
You sorry, dude. You sorry, man.
Somebody has to play Mitchell, okay?
You're gonna make him proud, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're up a couple points anyway. That we need this thing to go all the way up for a while.
That's Friday. Next week flew by.
Yeah, it went by pretty quick, didn't it?
Yeah. When's the next holiday? Do you have a holiday coming up? The market's going to be closed?
I've not paid attention to it. I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
You used to get an email from Ninja Trader telling you.
Yeah. They got a new update. Did you see that Ninja Trader update or whatever?
Yeah,
What is that? Do I need to do anything?
No, You're good.
Yeah, I didn't really like press on that.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Well, that's good. You don't want to read those updates that come along, man. That's just not. No. Just don't worry about them. Just put okay. Don't even read them, man. I mean, it's only money that you're dealing with, you know.
No, Reddit. It wasn't much. It was just saying we got a new update. But
Yeah,
I was
it's
like, all
the
right.
new version of the software, which it automatically updates, I think, so you're good.
Oh, that's okay. Sweet.
All right, here we go. Get a little push. We're up 400. That's good. Keep on going.
Yep. Yeah.
Little push. Get our first target out at 80 would be nice.
Your first target's at 80?
Yeah. Yeah, we need a lot of push to go, though. Where's that? Yeah, I can pull this stuff right here. I'd like to see happen is this candle go long here a little bit more and then use all this area of demand for support to continue to kind of find strength to go long. That's what I'd like to see.
Yeah.
That's what I would like to see.
So we got some little bit of rain or a couple drops rather yesterday. I have not seen rain in like 3 months.
Yeah, it's been dry season right now. Last month or two, yeah, it's been pretty dry.
It got to 100 degrees yesterday.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that might have been why it was felt so hot outside.
Yeah. Dude, I lost power yesterday. I don't know if I told you.
No, you didn't.
Man, I freaked out, man. Things started going down, bro. Like, dude, it got so hot so quick. I was already sweating like bullets. I'm not even joking. And so I'm like reading this manual, right? I'm like, great. I'm reading this thing. Like, so this all depends on me reading this and understanding and being able to follow through it. But you know what? I fixed it.
There you go. Look at you. Look at
You know why? Because I'm a man.
That's right. There you go. You're becoming a man, slowly but surely.
Fixing stuff. It's kind of a big deal, right? So, yeah, it was just a breaker, but still, that's kind of a big deal.
Just a breaker. Well, that's good. That's all it was. I mean, that's an easy.
Yeah,
that's
but
easy
hey,
fix.
I had to read about it and figure it out. First, I had to figure out what breaker was, right? So, and the fact that I even thought about that was, I thought, pretty good. I was like, you know what? This could be obviously tragedy and everything just blew up. But let's start with the basics. What if the breaker just, gave in? So anyways, I'm glad of my diagnosis.
Well, good for you. Good job. You kind of just feel it was loose and you popped it back over.
Yeah, I was able to find it. It was in a hidden place that I think the average person would not be able to find. But
Well, there you go. Good thing you're
I'm
not
glad I
average.
was able to. I'm average.
Big Mitch called Mitch called me yesterday. Then I hate I missed his call.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Did he call you yesterday?
No, not yesterday. No, how's he doing?
I don't know. I missed his call. That's what I'm saying. I wasn't.
You missed his call. Sorry.
I went around his phone, so I ran my phone. So.
Yeah. I spoke to him the other day, 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And he's doing well, same old.
Yeah.
They wanted to paint the building inside the building, and so they repainted it. And then their boss came back in and said, "No, I wanted a different color." So they had to repaint it again. So
I'm sure he enjoyed that.
Yeah. I don't think he actually did it, but it's still just annoying. But, so yeah, I was talking to my friend Doug. You remember Doug? Yeah, little Doug. And so you were talking about like normal, you know, like being normal and not normal, right? So Doug, like extremely proud. Like now, Doug's like the most humble person you're ever gonna meet. But he was pretty proud about this. He was like, you know, because he knows I like politics. He's like, you know that. Doug's left. He's left-handed, and I made a comment about it. I can't. Oh, you're left-handed. He was like, well, you know, all the U.S. presidents have been left-handed, right? And I'm like, no, they haven't. And he was like, yeah, they all have. That's kind of interesting. And so he's been talking about. So he goes on and talks about this, and I'm like, listen, I may not know a lot in life, but I assure you, this is what I do know. And they haven't all. There's only been, I think, nine presidents have been left-handed. And he's like, so I started naming people, right? I'm like, well, let's start with President Bush, not left-handed, right? So anyways, his dad was left-handed, but not or W. So anyways, it was funny. So
Like,
he was like,
just stick to medicine, man. Just stay being a doctor. Don't try to get into politics, right?
Yeah, don't go into politics. That was funny. Very entertaining.
Yeah.
I think we're going to have a good move here, buddy.
Yeah, maybe. I'd like to see volume increase, though. I don't like the volume's not increasing. That's my concern right here. We're getting up move, which is good, but volume's not increasing.
Yeah.
So, I don't like that. I'm going to lock in at least 3 ticks anyway. I'll lock in 2 ticks.
Okay.
I like it at least. I like it to. To my target. I just don't like the volume's not increasing with this move up. That's, that would tell me it's possibly going to reject off of our area that we figured was demanded, but it's been busted. They might reject out of that, which would be right where my target's at. So I'll be okay with that. Kill my positions and take a short trade there. I don't have a problem with that. If volume continues to stay low.
So I gotta help this lady today. Move some stuff at her other house. So she texted us this morning. She was like, you ready to go? Yeah. I'll be ready to go at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
I gotta work, boy. You look at this body just by not doing anything.
That's exactly right. You need to make sure she understands that. Now, come on, you don't know what you got right here.
That's right. So, but I told her this is what I do all the time. Like every day is what I do. And I think she was like in shock. And she knows it. I don't know. So we'll see.
All right. I put my target at 79.75.
Okay, you don't think it's going to...
Well, I think it could be a good front run a short position here, so I want this to bust through to 80 even, which would take me out, of my first position.
Are you at 80?
No, I'm at 79.75. I was at 80, but I moved it to 79.75. I needed to go to 80 to take
Target
it out.
filled.
There you go. So it took out my first position. But I think we're going to short, man. I think we're going to go short here.
Stop filled.
Okay.
I think this is a sell.
Order pending.
Put an order in to go short here.
Yep.
At 80.
Yep. I just got out myself on the first nine.
Oh, okay, so you went in. Okay, good.
So I'm following your lead on that.
I think it could bounce in our area right here. Let's get a little higher.
Where's your second one at?
The second what?
Oh, do you have a second? Are you out of the trade?
I'm out of the trade here, looking
Oh,
for
okay.
a potential short trade, and I just gotta find where's that potential short trade at? At 60, 75. Should bounce right. I bet it's gonna bounce right at 80, 50. Yeah, I should have moved it. I did.
Yeah. Okay.
I like that move actually. Are you still in a long position?
No, I got out of it.
You got out. Okay.
Yeah, I decided to close it all just because I agree with your with your. Sorry, I just looked at my account. I agree with your. That's a good number right there. I agree with your bouncing, whatever you said.
Yeah, it was going to go short right there off of our previous zone.
Oh my gosh.
Like
I just made, that was really good, by the way.
Well, good.
I am sitting at gross 2537.5 positive, net 2118. Because freaking I paid $418 commissions, but that's fine. That's part of the game. So,
That's all right. That's okay.
so yeah, $2,118.90, boy.
That's good, man. That's good.
Don't call me the Chinese Chuck Norris for nothing.
Really? I heard that's a new one. Chuck Norris, huh? Chinese.
Well, not the American Chuck Norris, the Chinese one. It's a big difference. Yeah, big difference.
That is a big difference, I imagine. Wow, that's cool, man.
Yeah. Sorry, I guess I didn't expect to be that high of a number. I was surprised.
I can tell.
Because I closed 13 contracts at that price. That was 5 regular 5 points, so 4.25 points.
Nice.
Or a little more than 4.75, something like that.
Yeah, nice.
So I know I didn't get as many as you did, but we're not, it's not competition, I guess, between each of us, so don't,
Well, it's not competition.
Order
for me,
canceled.
By the way, you just gotta pull it, lock it in,
man.
baby.
You sure we're short on there?
Yeah, we're short at
dang.
29.80.
I think this is gonna be a good run, man. I missed my entry.
Oh, where were you at?
I was higher at 80 and a half. 80 and 3. Let me see. 80.75.
80.75. Okay.
I'm trying to go.
I'm about to lock in my second 2 points. My second lock. Yep, got it.
Good run.
All right, so now I'm trading 2 contracts at. Okay, so just to let you know, I was trading the full 13 contracts before. So that's why I guess the number surprised me about the $2,000. I was trading the full 13 contracts, and I locked it in my 4 couple points. And now I'm doing the traditional locking in at 1 point and 2 points, and now I'm trading 2. Now I got 2 contracts in the open.
Gotcha.
So unless this takes off, they'll come back and just take me out of take profit. No big deal.
No big deal is right. No big deal.
I will just lose it.
Oh man, solo.
Dude, I wish. Oh no. I have a respectful amount of fear towards your wife for some reason.
Yeah.
But if we live closer to each other, I would totally go mess with your car.
Oh, yeah, she would not like that.
Oh yeah, that's why I would never do it. But man, I would put like 1,000 sticky notes on it.
Yeah, you a little prankster, are you?
Nah, I just to mess with you, buddy. I don't see. That's the other thing is I only mess with my friends. So I would never go to a stranger to do that.
I'm glad we don't live close to each other then.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about you messing with my cars.
Right. That's funny.
Yeah, that's funny.
Okay, this is good, man. This is good. I got 1.5. So
What's that?
I'm just sitting at 1.5 profit right now.
You're short 1.5 still?
Yeah, 1.75 now. Yeah, it's kind of hanging out.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
are you, if it goes back into the zone, are you going to trade out of that area?
To which zone you talking about?
The one up there, to go short.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's in for a long move. I think. I just because we're kind of after that 10 o'clock hour, and I think we took direction. I think it's could be a long direction, but.
Okay, you think we're in a long?
Yeah, I think we're in a long direction here. Just my thought is just because it's past 10 o'clock. Usually around 10 o'clock, 10:15, the big boys come in and change direction, which they put a pretty good pivot candle in at 10:20.
Right.
You know, so I think it's just breathing right here, and I think it's gonna. That's what I think. I don't know that that's true. What's gonna happen? That's just what I think.
Right.
But volume, is telling a lot. I'm not getting a lot of buy volume, which is kind of put me on the kind of the edge to where I'm not sure, because the volume is just telling me a couple stories, and I don't know which way to go since I'm in between zones, so I'm just not going to go either way right now.
Yeah, that's the thing I was about to say. We're in between two strong zones, really.
Yeah.
What I believe to be, I just got to take them out on my tick there. Yeah, volume is really low. Gosh. Gotta make math here.
Paul, you made any trades this morning, Paul? Kind of being quiet again, so I didn't know. I know you're working, but I didn't know if you took any trades. No, he could be waiting for the auto trader to trade too, which will be
when is that?
Won't be until around noon, around lunchtime. We'll start looking for trade.
Man, I'm not gonna be here.
I won't be. My auto trader will be running, but I won't be watching it. I'll be doing other things, but the auto trader will run.
Right. I guess what I meant was I'm not gonna be here to be able to set up my kind of like we did last night.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, by the way, I made 4.5 points, so it says 4.5.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, that's good. Times 13.
13 contracts, yeah. That's good.
Times 50. 29.25, boy.
You feeling good about it, are you?
Let me tell you something, man. I woke up this morning and said today's the day.
Today is a good day.
We're gonna win today. I did take 3 losses today, but because they were calculated 1 point stop losses, I only lost 13 contracts. But
it don't matter. Yeah.
But again,
contracts don't matter, man.
They don't.
That's what is a good example of what you just got that saying. You took 3 losses, but you're up, $3,000 a day. It's because we have a stop loss of 1 point. I can't stress that enough. It takes one good win to overcome. That one trade you took right there where you made 4 points overcame all 3 losses. Not counting all the other trades you've made that were profit, right? So
absolutely.
That just goes to show you how important it is to have a 1 point stop and not to adjust stops, based on our methodology that we teach here in the morning on our 1 contract trade. So, on a per $1,000 account, so.
Yep. And technically, I made 58.5 points.
Gotcha. Yeah, based on the number of contracts.
Yeah. So big difference, like I said. So yeah, I've had win, loss, win, loss, win, and then the big win.
There you go. There you go, man. It's good.
Yeah. How we do it.
That's how you do it right there.
1 point at a time.
1 point at a time.
You know, even when I lose, which is rare, I'm just talking about general life, but I just I stay the same. You know, I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to go being happy, but you know, if I lose because you're better than me and you beat me, I'm okay with that. You know.
No,
Now, the only time I'm upset is when I beat myself.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's when I can't stand it. It's not you. It's me, and I screwed up. Right. So we're playing disc golf. Right. You familiar with the game?
I know it. I've never played it, but I know it.
Okay, yeah. And so with Doug, I was playing with Doug. And Doug's funny, you know, he's like really into it. I like it. I haven't played it in several years, but he likes it a lot. We go out there and we're playing, and he's up, and you know me, I like to do a little friendly bet, and so he's up. We're doing it by strokes, right? Like actual golf. So he's up on me, or down on me. I'm several points ahead and a negative, right? And he's winning. He's doing great, and I'm just not finishing well. And you know, I'm heading like if there's a tree out there, I'm hitting, right? So it's not really good. So I got a couple of strokes behind him. So I had a run, but I'm not upset. You know, there's plenty of game left. You know, one hole you can make you can catch up, right? He can have one bad game, I can have two, and we're even. So I'm staying positive. Dude, he's happy. You know, he's jumping up for joy. Dude, I take over. I beat him. Dude, like we're now I'm up, like I'm beating him right in the game. Dude, big difference, whole different person. He's not even trying. I was like, dude, you don't care. Now I'm gonna lose. You're not gonna lose. You can the next hole I can mess up, and you can come back. And I can have whatever so many strokes. He's like, nah, it's not gonna happen. So I thought it was really funny. But I'm in any game scenario, and I'll finish, the best I can. But the only time I'm upset is if I beat myself. That's the only time. And I think that goes down to trading, right? If the market beats me and I follow all the rules, I'm not upset. I'm not happy, but I did what I was supposed to do, right? And that's what we have to one stop, like you mentioned. The max I can lose is 1 point. Yeah. Sometimes maybe an extra kick here that's crazy, but like you said, today's a great example of that. It just one trade. If ignore the other 3 points I got, the 3 other trades I got successfully, just that one run, I made 58.5. So,
yeah, that's cool, man.
Is this hanging out? Are you in the trade?
No. I'm probably going to be done at this point. But,
yeah.
Because I think it's a long opportunity. I was in for a little while and took out my trade, so let's leave it at that. It's rejecting off of that though. That's still a rejection though, but. Done trading for the day at this point. I don't see anything good to happen. I mean, I could go short in here, but I'm not going to do it right now. Huh? Yeah, volume is finally increasing, so That just confirms, opportunities to be long. I mean, I could actually take a trade to the long side if it comes back. We have a hidden zone at 1040 that would work, to a long side. But I'm not going to trade it. I think I'm done.
Okay.
I thought I traded coming in a little while. I can't help it, man. I'm tired.
You're funny. You're funny. Yeah, man. Well, look, you got 3 kids, man. I'm just that's a lot of work there. School and
constantly going, man. Constantly going.
Constantly going. Yeah.
That's why I'm thankful to have them. So.
It is, man. That's a blessing.
All right.
I get to talk to my little nephew. I think I told you.
You talked to him again?
Well, not today, but yesterday. We talked for a couple minutes each day, kind of thing. So that's cool. I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, he has a baseball thing. I told you about Doug and I were thinking of getting him one. Yeah, apparently he has already had one.
He's already got a T, huh?
Yeah, so we're just gonna get him a hat.
Well, just don't make it a Boston hat, man. I mean,
it's Boston.
Don't do the Boston hat, man.
All right. When you do that, I'll add numbers up.
Yeah, add your numbers up because I'm doing the spreadsheet. From an individual standpoint, guys, this is our live spreadsheet. You can see what we're doing every day. The first trade's always recorded from Soto or Mitchell as individual trader. It's one contract. So Soto made his 1 point this morning early. So we're gonna show that and keep that real there so you can understand that. And so done very well there, making that first point of the day. And it's all about making 1 point a day, and that's the challenge we do here, because that 1 point will grow dramatically after you've kind of started compounding and get into 2 contracts, and then it'll jump to 3, then to 3, then to 4, then 4 to 6, that kind of stuff. But you gotta do it 1 point at a time for time being. Your account's up to $575 in profit, so your account's $1,575.20. So just look at that, guys. I mean, that's 27 days in, or 26 days in today, whatever it is, 27 days, and you've made 57% on your account at 1 point at a time. Man, that's awesome, right? That's really cool. And this is completely scalable too. So with the S&P 500, so that's what's cool about it. It's definitely scalable. All right, so now let's jump to the the team here this morning. Today's 27. So we're just going to show it as one contract for right now, but we'll have a lot of points for that one contract. So let me check what I've done there.
Oh my God.
Hold on a minute.
All right. All right, I got to finally figure out where it makes sense. So.
Okay.
Just whenever you're ready. Are you in a trade or something?
No. I'm just adding up. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So a point's 1, right? Number of points 1 with 95.
How much?
95.
95. Okay.
That's right. And then points lost. 39.
All right. Nice. Okay. So mine added in there. Let's see.
So that's 56 positive, and then plus whatever you got yours on.
Nice. We netted out 59 points. So after commissions and everything, that's $2,120 a day. So that's up to $8,763 for the team account. So good job there.
Good job. What? Say that again.
8763. We're up 8,000. We made netted out after commissions today of $2,123. Paid $826 in commissions.
Very nice.
Yeah, so it's a good day. That's a good day.
That's a great day.
So Good job, man. Good job today. I know that makes you feel good, so nice job. Very nice job.
Yeah. Good Friday, buddy.
Yeah, good Friday so far. So I'm going to let the auto trader trade the rest of the day for me, so I'm done manually trading. But as an individual, you do a great job, guys. We're keeping these spreadsheets so you see for real time what's happening, and as this account grows or it loses, either way, we're showing it to you. So it can be done. All right. So good job, Soto.
Thank you.
So yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this thing down. Paul, hope you had a good day today, man. I'm gonna go ahead and shut down just a little bit early today. We got things to do and people to see, that kind of good stuff.
I gotta go work out.
You gotta go work out. That's important. So, all right, guys. So enjoyed it today. Good job, Soto. Good job. Paul, hope you did well today. Auto Trader kicks in this afternoon, so I'm sure you'll be on that. But anyway, guys, I hope everybody has a great weekend, and we'll see you probably on Sunday evening around 8 to 9 o'clock. We'll probably see you for 30 minutes to an hour there on the night, so look for that. And then other than that, man, you guys have a great, safe weekend, and roll tide, baby. Roll tide.
You've been listening and watching the Titan Futures 1 Point a Day Challenge. Live stream. Remember, we're live daily, 9 to 11, and BK, Soto, and Mitchell are here to help. The Titan Futures 1 Day Point a Day Challenge, where anyone can learn how to day trade the futures market. Till next time.